Hammerfall. And one of the channel's, favorite supporters, followers, lounge dwelling, bus riding, metal dudes, Crusader, inspired a hell of a good day for me. Now, it turns out I wanted to do one of a kind, but I'd already done it. So the link is right there. I don't know, I'd have to watch it, but I don't think it looks the way it would have looked if I did it again today. But I checked. I did it, so I didn't. I looked at it and I'm like, I'm going to go with Between Two Worlds. Well, it didn't. That's why I've been talking about Crusader. Because it's just one that I haven't done here. Hammerfall, Between Two Worlds. Wow, my dog just bit himself and made himself squeal. He chewed on it. Did you hear that? That was him, Pancho, chewing on his own? No, dumbass. What did he name his dog in the jerk? Shithead? Never mind. Dog stole the show. We're just going to go on to the tune now. Long drawn out story about how it all worked out, but I'm not trapped between two worlds in any way. Between two storylines and a interlaced narrative that I'm trying to carry all the way through so I can talk about a channel supporter and Steven Crowder all in all the videos. And then point out that no sacrifice, no victory, never sign a contract you haven't read word for word, cover to cover. And if it looks shady, it is. And if it feels wrong, it 100% is. And there will be no victory with nonstop gatekeeping by the same people that want to take your money and tell you what they think you want to hear. We will have to find people who actually are the same people we talk to in the real world. And I'm not saying me. It's not me. I'm a goofball, tinfoil hat, crazy. I get it. But there are others out there that need more amplification. And do it way better than anything I do. Amplify their voices, help them get out there, help them spread. Look for the independent, look for the integrity, look for reoccurring sacred truths that we all hold, value. And don't sacrifice. Never surrender. Let the light prevail. Like the light in that hammer on this dude and on the album, and we better go. I made it. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other two reactions. I don't think I can tie that all. First off, I don't love LA, so I don't know but I really wanted to do this song because it's goofy as hell. And I wanted to, and then some Sabotage. But I'll be honest, I think I got what I wanted here. So I think we're going to save those for tomorrow. And get done with this, get loaded up, and then gloat for the rest of the evening till I see you all sometime tomorrow. I'm not saying morning no more. It just doesn't happen. I shoveled again today. We snowed. It rained, then it snowed. Stupid. I blame Greta. And then the Church of Greta opens its doors to me. Come in. You have been deceived. There is a green utopia that waits for all of us at the end of a wind-powered rainbow. Take a seat. Welcome to the show. sent me over the edge, man. I will be. Now, there is no way that the message we're going to get here is going to tie into the very first message of the reactions today. But the sound we just heard certainly could secretly be snuck in to a multitude of rooms where said message was delivered from. Weird. Just a little weird. But that's how so that's how I look at the world. May sound like a church organ to me. And I mean, we started out the day talking about God over money and integrity over profits. Now, I don't think any of this has to do with what we're going to hear next, but bam, I love being inspired. Expect this.
In the distant maze, I see two doors. One leads to change, one leads to where I've been before. I am an angel on broken wings. I am the beast, the devil and all in between. Nothing at all. It's never dark here. It's never light. Feeling like I'm caught between two worlds. Between two worlds. Down, the blade comes out. I wish I felt something at all. Nothing's wrong.
I want to get lost in the song, but if you've been here long enough, you know how it works.
I wish I felt something at all.
All I can say is you can't smoke away manic. And there's as much insight as into my crazy as I can give you. But that would be clinically accurate.
I wish I felt something at all. Nothing's wrong or right. No black or white. Behind the hurt, I see the lust come shining through. What do I do? Just like the rainbow between mist and sun, feeling like I'm trapped between two worlds.
Holy shit, is there like a 5D next level way to like go, oh no, that's a deep cipher to me and me alone right now. Now, I don't want to get too critical, so I won't, because I know the crazy I'm thinking right now isn't I might literally have to not wait a decade to watch today's reactions. I can't make promises. I'm bad at that. I set myself up for failure, but I would. I might be interested in going back and seeing what I've done tonight. And oh yeah, no, I understand that all this plot point theater right here sucks balls, but I'm a little surprised, and I want to make sure it's down for the count. That I get the win and I put on the belt. This seemed like a good night. I mean, it can't be every night. So some nights got to be superficial. Some nights got to be for the cause. But wow, this all worked out so well tonight. I just want to sink it in. So, Randy, when you're watching this shit, leave a comment and, how'd we do?
Mr. Sun, feeling like I'm trapped between two worlds. Between two worlds. Never laugh or smile. I never cry.
Other side of the car.
My mind is numb,
Nope. Sharp as a tack.
and I can't take it anymore. Screaming.
Yeah, it's actually the exact. That's cool. The mirrored image of a lot of what I'm feeling right there, which is cool. Like I'm saying, it's I'm just pouring my I consider the universe somehow traveled time, inspired them to write this song for me then, not knowing it was for now.
In frustration, no sound is
Why not?
heard. Am I asleep? Or am I starring in a dream?
Possibly living in a simulation. Possibly.
Am I starring in a dream? Please wake me up.
Now, see, waking up means you no longer get to taste the steak. You're going to eat the protein paste. And in the end, you're going to realize that rebellion and control are a secular unit that coexist together. Oh, it's really anticlimactic.
Please wake me up. Sometimes the hunter, sometimes the prey. Feeling like I'm trapped, lost and never found.
Shit. And he nailed it. So, the problem I see with Crowder's contract problem, finishing up our entire day, and I'm moving on, is the saying wolf in sheep's clothing, the Hegelian dialect, a child level narrative that there are sheep and wolves. If that's the story, the narrative, the tale we're being told, then doesn't it mean sheep are sheep, and if they're not sheep, they're wolves in sheep's clothing? No, I understand there's shit that exists outside of it, but I was just thinking, really weirdly and outside the box on it. And maybe it's a secular reoccurring nightmare for how many of our civilizations have risen and fallen, because until we break one of the sacred truths that power corrupts, that we won't ever break the cycle, because we keep introducing that into the narrative, right? That's always part of the storyline. And it's always a top-down destruction. Well, not always. What do I know there? But, I mean, that's... Yeah. If you're not a sheep, you are only allowed to be a wolf. That's why that contract looked that way. Because if you don't want to play the game that allows you to get into the wolf's den, then you're always just going to be a sheep. Now, you can be the sheep that's informing the flock of the incoming slaughter. Last on the boxcar, still last on the boxcar, right?
Feeling like I'm caught between two worlds without a
Wow, nailed it, fucking nailed it. Without a hope. Well, I don't know. I'm sure I'm straight fucking crazy. But, you know, if that one-way boxcar ride leads you to your isolation tube in Mega City 1, maybe time to examine the narrative. Wow! Thank you, Steven Crowder. Thank you, Crusader, Hammerfall, and all the other. And I finally did erase a bunch of shit as I was uploading it. All the other artists that. Well, I'm gonna sit back and watch this shit. Oh, it's gonna take a long time. I do this all the time, don't I? Like, damn, there's a lot of shit to take in. Oof. If I'm totally off base, egotistical asshole, and just full of myself right now, let me know too. That is a possible outcome. Next time.